This next inside run play we're going to take a look at is out of the I-Form Pro. It's called halfback ISO. This play is very simple. All you're doing is looking to get in between the center and the right guard and looking to go ahead and pick up some positive yards. We're going to run this play without doing anything at all, and then we'll show something else. It's kind of what we did with the Ace Big Twins. You can see that we wanted picking up some positive yardage. Obviously, having a really nice offensive line is going to help, such as Alabama, and having one of the top running backs in the game when you got such as our halfback for Alabama as well, is that you're going to allow you to go ahead and pick up some positive yardage anyways. But you certainly want to go ahead and have a team that has a lot of power, and if you're going to plan on running the ball, look for running backs that have high strength rating, high run block, or high tackle break ratings and that type of stuff, because that's going to allow you to go ahead and pick up some positive yardage. Now, we're going to go back into kind of what we just talked about earlier. Anytime your opponent winds up coming out in the zone defense and you're coming out in this formation, this time with this particular formation, I'm not going to add another tight end onto the outside, because with the I-Form, quite honestly, the I-Form Pro is a formation that I would throw out of as well a lot. So there's no reason for me to put a really good tight end out there on the outside. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and motion this guy to the inside. And it's kind of the same thing I talked about earlier. He's just going to become a lead blocker by doing that. And the reason you do that is to go ahead and give yourself an extra run blocker to the inside anytime during zone defense. Now, you notice that time I didn't snap him into the A-gap. And the reason is when he's coming across, to me, it's easier just to go ahead and have him to the outside, just right next to the tackle, to snap the ball with this particular play than it is when I'm running the I-Form, when I'm running the big type formations, or just running some of the ace formations that I showed earlier. Let's go back in here one more time and take a look at it. So again, we're going to go ahead and send this guy in motion, and we're just going to snap the ball when he gets near the tight end. We're not going to actually snap it when he gets inside the A gap, because we already got the fullback blocking. So there's really we really don't need another lead blocker. But what we do is want to have another extra blocker, maybe take out the right outside linebacker. In this case, you'll see here in a second. So we're going to snap the ball when he gets in there. Maybe he winds up taking it out. Might have snapped that one just a little bit early. Let's go and run it again. Same thing. Let's run it to the other side here. Might have snapped that one just a tad early on that. But we'll go ahead and do the same thing again. You want to try to get it when he gets near the tight end. Anytime they're in zone, that is. And this time we wind up getting some positive yardage there. So you may want to try to mess around with that and see if that's something you want to do. Again, that's not something that you have to go ahead and do as far as with motion. But for me, honestly, I'm going to go ahead and decline that. It's a way to go ahead and pick up some positive yardage anytime your opponent winds up coming in zone defense. Now, with man defense, you just go ahead and either you're going to let him go all the way across, or you're going to snap the ball as soon as you see he's in man coverage. You don't want to bring him too far inside. If you notice, even with zone defense when we're doing this, we do bring him a little bit inside. Let's go and do the same thing. But at least it's not all the way inside. So that's the reason we're snapping the ball. That's another reason we're snapping the ball when he gets outside the tackle, because we don't really want to bring him too far inside here. And again, we want it picking up some positive yardage. So just take a look at that whenever you run some type of formation such as this one out of the I-Form, or even out of the strong eye or the weak eye. It's a good opportunity to go ahead and bring an extra run blocker in anytime you come out in this type of formation, anytime they come out in zone defense. So this one's called the I-Form Normal Halfback ISO.